studio version, so it's the version you'd hear on the album. I have watched some live versions where he plays it a little differently, but we're gonna go with the recorded version. Here we go. All right, so to start off, we're gonna learn that little intro with the double stops on the top 2 strings here. And we're gonna start with our 3rd finger on our 7th fret of the A string, and then our middle finger is going to be on the 5th fret of the E string. And we're gonna do a down, up, down on these top 2 strings. So it's kind of a pickup. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1. And then we're gonna just lift up and play 2 open strings. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1 and a 2. And then we're going to do a slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret on our A string. I use my middle finger. You could probably use whichever one you want, but here we go. Again, that's the down, up, down. So what we have so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. And then we just go back to that 2nd fret on our A string. And a 4, and then we just lift up. So that whole intro, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and that comes back again at the end of the first verse, and then we're going to go into the chords that make up most of the song. So it's the verses and the chorus is these 3 chords. We're going to start with the F sharp minor, and that's going to be our index finger on our E string on the 2nd fret. Our 2nd finger is going to be over here on the 4th fret of our D string, and then our 3rd finger is going to be on the 6th fret of our G string. And these are all downstrokes, and we're kind of doing it 1 and 2. So that's our first chord. Our second chord is an A chord. We're just going to keep our ring finger where it is, move our index finger to the 2nd fret of our D string. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we just have one last chord. We're going to slide up to make a D chord. Our ring finger is going up 1 fret to our 7th fret. Our index finger is going up 2 frets to our 4th fret, and that's when we have our last chord here. And then we just go back to our A. So that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's just try that intro into the verses, and then we'll get into the chorus so you can play along, and then we'll get into the bridge is the last little bit, and you pretty much have the song. So here we go from the intro in the beginning here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. They blew up the chicken man in Philly last night, and they blew up his house too. The intro again. Got a show bustin' from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be the rumble on the promenade, and the gambling commissioner's staying on by the skin of his teeth. Everything does big opposite act. Maybe everything that someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair all pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now, one thing at the end of the verse, right before the chorus, is he plays an E7, and that's going to be our index finger on our 4th fret of our G string. Our 3rd finger is going to go over on the A string on the 5th fret, and then our ring finger is going to go on the 6th fret of our A string, our D string. And that's right before the chorus. So hanging on by the skin of his teeth, everything does. And now let's get into the bridge. So the bridge, we have a B minor chord, so we're going to bar the 4th fret, put our 3rd finger on the 7th fret of our E string, and then our middle finger is going to go on the 5th fret of our A string. So that's our luck maker. Then we go to D. Luck may be cold, then we go to our E for but with you forever. Then we go to our F sharp minor, I'll stay. Same thing, back to B minor. We'll be going over girls. Back to D, sun turns to gold. Then we end on our E7. Put your stockings on, 'cause it might get cold. To our chorus. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything dies, someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. So now you have the whole song, so you can jam along. Thanks for watching.